You know, Dave, you should do an ad for you to do stand-up. Like, people should know about what you can do.
Well, it's true. I do all sorts of functions, birthday parties, footy clubs, and I'm available.
You're available.
Absolutely. So if you need me to come to your function, just email me.
I think it's bad. You need the work.
What's that?
You need the work?
Yeah, the work would be good. Yeah, I've just been on an overseas trip with a family.
Paying for that.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that's expensive. Yeah, so
you email me, Comedy Funhouse 183.
If you want one of the best comedians in Australia to host your function, your gig, be there, be funny, control the whole note, make it an event to remember, get Dave O'Neill.
Or someone else. But you can just email me, comedyfunhouse183@gmail.com. I read those emails. It comes direct to me.
Yeah, I've written a couple of them.
Yeah, you have.
I like what you do, seriously.
Yeah.
You could do well. You could really take off.
I could do all right at stand-up.
Yeah, no, you're fantastic.
For any function.
So, I'm interested at what point I get you with this.
The story.
Yeah. So, okay, what you need to do is to go, I'm in when you're in.
Okay. I just checked my phone then. I just had to see whether it was turned off.
Yeah.
Because anyway, keep going. My phone automatically goes through the mixing desk and sometimes someone rings. We don't need that, do we?
No. Because are we going out live?
We're not live. We're not live. When we had Ross Noble on, he said, sometimes I think it's live and I can call you guys and correct you.
He did say that, didn't he?
Yeah.
So, I was mowing the lawn.
I'm interested in that.
Are you
I'm
in?
interested that you don't get someone to do it like Jim's mowing.
Well,
because remember I got an electric mower, and as I was buying it, I spoke to you when I was in. It was so long ago. I was in not Bunnings but Masters, which
came and went.
Yes, and you said, I warn you, it'll really hurt your back. And I bought it, and I mowed, and it killed me. I wrecked my back for ages
because you had to do the swivel yourself.
The swivel yourself, and also sort of lifted a lot.
Yeah, a lot of the time. Yeah, because there's no wheels.
Yeah,
it's a hovercraft. I mean, whoever came up with that, take a good look.
So have you got
I've got a normal one, combustion, that has wheels that drive. In other words, so it drives its own wheels. So
wow!
No, hang on, does it? Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
But
your lawn's not that big.
Oh, it is now.
What you filled in the pool?
Don't say it like that. No, don't. Oh, people know we've got a pool. Yeah, that's all right. I'm not breaking the law by having a pool.
Your pool's not that big either.
Oh, come on, it's bigger than yours.
Yeah, I don't have one.
I got a man came and he figured, I've never had a good lawn, and he came and he put a sprinkler system in, and now I've got a good lawn. So now I take a lot of pride in mowing it.
I've got a good lawn.
Is it good?
Yeah,
it's good all year round.
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, well, you're lucky. You must have plenty of sun in your back passage.
I remember one of the mums from local primary school was walking past, and she just looked at.
She said, I like your lawn.
Yeah, she goes.
No, she was trying to pick you up.
She's not.
She was.
Because she said they were living in a house which had no lawn, and she goes, "Oh, I miss the lawn. Look at that."
Yeah, but she wanted you to come over and.
I don't think so. I think you're
check out
reading too
lawn.
much to check out the lawn. Anyway, so I'm impressed you mow it because I did it, and then I remember my mother-in-law said, "Oh, for God's sake, just pay someone."
Yeah.
So now we have KA, who's a local woman who used to work in a bank. She's fantastic, and she'll come over and do the lawn and tidy up the garden. And
that's good. So you don't the fly mow's in the shed, not being touched.
I threw the fly mower out.
You put it out the front for hard rubbish.
Yeah.
And someone came along. Did you
someone took it?
Still works?
Yeah, someone took it.
So, yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Mowing the lawn. So I'm mowing the lawn because I'm pretty good. I do the front section, the nature. What do you call that?
The nature strip.
Nature strip. My own.
Yeah.
Then
you do the neighbours.
I do next door as well.
You're nice.
Mainly because I find it very weird that you cut up to a certain point of grass and then you stop because
you might as well. So is it on the same bit? Is it?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same bit. You go, well, I'll keep on going.
Keep
but
going.
People up the street, they stop. You go, well, what's your problem?
Yeah, that's
what do you
weird.
you've got to go like with the guy next door. I've got to do an extra, 20 meters or so. So when people come around the corner, they see this beautiful sweeping bit of grass, beautifully cut, which is a beautiful entree into the street.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I've done out the front.
Cool.
Done out the front, both sides.
Yeah.
Does feel a bit weird, but I do both sides. Then I go, I better take it round the back. I would take it to do my own lawn. And I turn it off because I'm safety conscious to get it through the gate.
Yeah.
and I can't get it through the gate. I'm going, "Oh, you stupid mower," and then I swear, not too loud, but just to myself. And then I go, "I got to get the lawnmower through the gate," so I go and lift it up. As I lift it up, what did I do?
Hurt your back.
No, I put my hand underneath and grabbed by the hot muffler, and burnt my index finger. Oh, it's just healing up now.
Oh,
Burned it like burnt the index finger, the rude side finger, the middle one,
the bird,
and the ring finger, and then it hurt, and then it really hurt.
Yeah. Did you rush and put it under cold water?
Yeah, I went inside, put it in the pool.
Oh wow!
So I put it in there for quite some time, and then I got a new office chair. So I finished the lawn. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. I know you're pulling a face.
Well, go on. No, go on. And then you got an office chair.
I got an office chair as well. This is a day of jobs around the house.
Yeah. Did you have to put that office chair together?
Well, yes, I did.
Yeah, it's annoying. I had to do that once.
Yeah, and what was interesting was that, how can I say this? I had to go and buy the office chair at Officeworks.
Yeah.
And what you do, they got all the office chairs.
Yeah.
So
but you get in a flat pack, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I was trying different office chairs. I got it down to about 3 that I liked. So then the guy left, and I just sort of pretended it was at my desk.
Yeah, right, at Officeworks.
At Officeworks, sort of going, here I am typing, here I am on the phone.
Then you went to display toilet.
Here I am watching inappropriate things on the computer,
Feet on the desk,
well, that's right. You've got to work out whether you can get... the lean back point. Do you feel secure when you lean back in your chair? Because they do go back. And is the height good? Is it easy up and down?
I don't have an office. I don't have a desk.
Well, you need an office. You're a man of the world who does a lot of creative work.
When my oldest son was away, got back a few days ago from Europe, I was sitting in he's got the best room with a desk and a chair that I put together. I kept saying to my wife, "Oh, this is great.
Well,
this is great. When's he moving out?"
I have a friend. He's an actor, and he has an office, but it's one of those offices where you go, "You're not doing that much."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's more a den.
I don't think you're really. It's like this desk, and there's that one pen on there, and there's like a magazine sitting there. You don't come in here at work. You don't. This
Get
is
away.
a wanking
I
office.
always think a wanking office. I always think of Mr. Brady on the Brady Bunch. He had his den. He's going to do work in his den.
Yeah.
Don't interrupt Dad. He's in his den.
Yeah, and you do need your own. I think you do need your own space, and I do like my office. Anyway, so I put the chair together, and my finger starts really hurting.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to finish the chair. I'm going to finish the chair.
You're going to do it.
And I finish the chair. Then
you
I
need
go
two hands for that kind of thing.
You do need 2 hands. And then I put my hand in the pool again. Anyway, my point being, this was interesting. Then I went to my computer to try out my new chair.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I tried to open up my computer, and when that finger, I don't know how your iMac works, but that's the fingerprint that opens up my computer.
Oh, wow. And it didn't work?
No. It's okay now.
It's like your body's in the morgue, when they try and open up people's phones and computers with the one finger.
I think what I've done is I've created a really interesting start to a murder mystery.
Yeah, an FBI thing.
FBI. And
he's changed his fingerprints.
He's changed his fingerprints. And then they find out that I burned it trying to get the lawnmower through the gate.
There must be criminals that burn their fingerprints on purpose.
Well, I know Alex, friend of the show, I think he's burnt his fingerprints. He's a chef. And when he worked, obviously, in the big kitchens in New York, he had to put his hands in compromising positions.
Yeah.
No, I don't know whether he's lost some feeling, I think.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Anyway, so I thought that was really interesting that I lost my fingerprint. It's okay now. It's come back. And it's fine.
And it worked. So you couldn't start your computer? You couldn't open up the computer?
I put a Band-Aid on it.
Yeah.
Why is that funny?
And then it worked.
Well, then I had to sort of move it around a bit.
Yeah.
But then I'm going, I hope I don't. And then I took the Band-Aid off and I couldn't get to work and go, this is terrible.
No, that's terrible.
But lucky I know the code so I can get in.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just like to open it up with my finger.
Yes.
Do you have one of those things on you?
No.
Most computers have them now, don't they?
I think they do.
Yeah.
They certainly have it in movies a lot.
So anyway, I reckon it's a movie.
That's a movie.
That is a movie called The Fingerprint.
Oh, the fingerprint.
Yeah, it's called the fingerprint.
And I reckon it starts with you
Yeah.
living in a small town, doing a job with like the lollipop man,
Yeah.
some sort of innocuous job.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to your finger on the stick or whatever it's called, the sign, and all your fingers are sort of burnt. And
that's how we work.
that's how you got away from your crime.
This is my past life.
Yeah,
I'm the newest guy to town.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and then someone says, "Have you noticed his fingers? They're all burnt."
Yeah.
And then an old retired cop comes
Goes,
to town.
I know what's going on here.
Yeah, you're that serial killer or
But
that
do you
bank
want to be
robber.
You can be the old cop.
I'll be the grizzled cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
is
we'll do
good.
a scene now.
Yeah.
Okay, you're holding the lollipop. Okay, sign, and I'm coming up to you.
Dooby-doo. Okay, come on through. Now you can stop.
Excuse me, you're right. Yeah, you're new to town, mate, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, just looking at your fingers, mate. What happened there? It's a bit of a burn.
I bought him on my lawnmower. It's nothing untoward. If you're suggesting that something like I've killed someone and then burnt my fingernails back.
There's like every finger's burnt. All right, well, that's fair.
Anyway, come a little bit closer.
He's choking me.
I'm
no, gee. He's taking the body into his go. No need to put the finger up my bum. That's unnecessary. You're going to kill me. You don't have to bloody alter the body. Thank you very much. Gee, your finger feels different, though.
No fingerprint fill. No fingerprint fill.
No fingerprint.
Welcome to Somehow Related Now. Please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Anyway, welcome to the podcast. We've got to thank everyone who's signed up for supporting Cast. It's like our Patreon.
Oh, we had
But
someone. Didn't someone complain?
It was apparently it's more expensive than Netflix. Anyway, if you can't afford it, don't worry about it.
We are having a lot of fun doing it. Oh, look, it probably maybe
It's somehow unrelated.
Look, you know what? It'll probably if you write a book, then it ends up at a petrol station, doesn't it? Really, or it ends up in a throwaway bin.
Like Mel Walden's books I see in the petrol station.
If you wait long enough,
it'll turn up.
It'll come out somewhere.
We appreciate the support, and
it's not for us. It's
for
for Courtney's kids.
3 kids under 3.
Yeah, and he's the producer of the show. And
you go around his house like the Von Trapp family. They're all singing, but they're poor. Anyway, so today we're going to talk to Ben Lomas, and he's on Somehow Unrelated. We've already had Ross Noble and Carl Chandler. So
yeah. You're eating something while
I've got to ice him up.
Well,
I'm on a...
That's very unprofessional.
Sorry.
If I was thinking of signing up, I would not be
signing up because
dear Somehow Related, please do not chew ice while you're doing the program.
That's rude. I am on a... I can't eat today because I'm having a...
do we need to know?
I'm having we'll just say, as the doctor says, I'm having a procedure tomorrow, Glenn.
Are you having a drink later on today?
Yes. That'll make me go to the toilet.
And
they say procedure because I don't want to say hose up your bum.
It's not a hose. It's a camera.
It's a pipe, isn't it?
Why did I hear on the rumour file on 3W
you know
that the cameras are worth like $30,000?
Yeah.
And so,
it's not that much.
Of all the places that are expensive, the camera's probably going, you realise I'm worth $30,000. You realise where you're putting me?
I can add that to my routine because I've started to talk about on stand-up and about how I'm getting a gastronomy in the mouth, in the throat, and the colonoscopy up there. And I said to the doctor, hey, can you do the throat one first? I'm not convinced you're not using the same pipe. I'm actually not getting a gastronomy.
He would wipe it down.
Yeah, he'd get that.
He would say, nurse, just give us a bit of a clean, will you?
Get the hose, like a garden hose in the backyard.
Yeah, because they're really good if you want to look up in pipes and stuff. But I'm sure I heard that they're being stolen. So now they have to lock them up.
They're being stolen.
Some hospitals, I think I heard that. Yeah.
Well, I had the drain man come over and he
had a camera.
He had a camera and he said, "I bet you've never seen anything like this before." I said, "It reminds me of something I've had a colonoscopy, mate."
So you later on today, we've got the pristine you. You haven't eaten anything today?
No, you can have breakfast. I had breakfast. It's all white food though.
White food?
Mate. Well, this is what the doctor said.
White food.
Yeah, he gives me a list and he goes, for the 3 days before the operation.
Oh dear, do I not want to know this? Yeah, okay.
Yep. He said you can only eat potatoes, chicken, white bread, smooth peanut butter, ice cream, white chocolate, and milkshakes. And he goes, "Can you do that?" And I said, "I'm already doing that."
I've been doing that for the past 30 years.
What's going to change?
Yeah. I wonder why that is.
I don't know. They said no red dyed or anything, no green food, which is fine by me.
Because then it doesn't. They don't want high fibre.
They don't want seeds. They don't want. You had to cut seeds out, tomatoes, anything like that.
Because the seeds will get in the way of the camera. Might get caught on a
30 grand.
30 grand might get caught on a tomato
Anyway,
seed.
we'll move on. But anyway, yeah. Look, if you want to sign up, just go to the
While we're on that topic,
yeah. If you want to sign up for a procedure, go to the show notes.
If you want to sign up for
somehow unrelated
yep.
and support this podcast, you can go to the show notes or nearly.com.au. That's all we'll say about it, but they've been good fun. And this show will continue to be free. That's how it can.
Two things have happened in here this morning that I think you wanted to talk about.
Oh, we got to talk about the. That is very funny.
We record this here in a hotel.
The pub, the Grandview.
The Grandview.
Yeah, Riyadh, the manager, let's give it a plug. Yeah, so the Grandview Hotel.
Yep.
It's in Melbourne, Fairfield. Has great food. No pokies. It's a great old-fashioned pub.
Yeah.
And I had my daughter's 19th birthday. It was awesome. There's function rooms. This is a great little function room you can hire out.
Yeah.
And how funny is this? We're here setting up, and this man turned up, and he said to Mel, the barmaid, "Oh, we had a function here last night, and I lost something." And Mel's like, "Yeah, we know about that. The boys, the men, have already looked three times, and it's not a big room. It's not a big room where we are." And then Mel picked up one cushion from the couch, and there was the scarf he was looking for.
What do they call that?
A mummy look.
A mum look, yeah.
A mummy
As
look.
opposed to a man
daddy look, yeah.
A man look, they just throw the eyes over the top
God,
and go, nah, not in here.
It was funny.
She went straight to it.
She went straight to it. Like,
they have
intuition.
They have an instinct.
The man was so grateful because he said, "It's my mother's who's passed away, and I really want, it's."
Oh, what was it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You went to the toilet rudely. You weren't really rude. You went to the toilet.
You
weren't involved. He said, "It's my mother's scarf, and she has passed away, so it's very dear to me." And I said, "Maybe you manifested that." He goes, because he said he was dreaming about it. Because he lost it, he was dreaming about it.
Amazing, isn't it?
I said, "Maybe you manifested it." He went, "Yeah, maybe."
Manifested what?
Manifested the scarf. Because he was dreaming about it. I was just joking. People talk about manifesting things.
Oh, I'm doing manifesting at the moment.
Yeah,
I've got to say, I keep on bumping the table if you hear that noise.
Have you got like The Secret? Have you got a picture board of things you'd like a Porsche and a new house?
What do they call that? That's no. Manifesting's good. It's kind of like I've got this thing coming up, and you picture yourself doing it in a way that you want to do it, as opposed to the way you don't want to do it.
Oh.
So in other words, with this,
are you having a procedure like me?
Well,
Am I going to wake up and you're there with the camera?
You could.
This is my first directing job, Dave.
I've always wanted
Imagine if you started.
That's a good sketch.
What are you directing? I like to do the throat. I like to do the bum. I do the throat as well. Anyway,
you put it on YouTube and go, Dave O'Neill's
the director.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's the only thing I wanted to talk about. We got to
in the toilet. Yeah, we've got to start in a second. But in the toilet, there's a sign on the wall that says "Puzzle Challenge."
Oh yeah, they do that.
This is something I have never heard of.
Yeah, they've started doing it at the Garfield Hotel too, where I do comedy on a Wednesday night, and people turn up and play puzzles.
But so it's competitive puzzling. So is it like a jigsaw puzzle, and the first one to finish the jigsaw?
I think so.
So you got to bring your own jigsaw.
I think no, they provide stuff. They provide them.
So they provide. If you can hear a noise in the background, the cleaners in.
I met the puzzle man who also he does trivia nights, so I know him. He goes, "Yeah, I've started doing these puzzle nights, and they're going off. Mainly women," he said, "will turn up in their middle."
So in other words, they could give you a Sudoku, and they go on the Sudoku, and they go, "Who's finished? Me, we're finished over here."
I don't know how it's going. I'll have to find out.
But they're advertising it in the toilet. I was looking at reading it while I was with the urinal. Anyway,
he said, "You want a puzzle? I got a puzzle in my pants." Oh, God, come on. We should get a topic. So
we've talked
we've rabbited on. We've got two topics, and we've got to work out how they're related. It's pretty easy. I mean, I was just in WA, and I met a lot of fans of this show. So,
WA, what an incredible state.
As Rolf Harris said, I want to go back to WA. We can't mention
the good people of WA.
I went to Broome. Hello to Dan.
I spoke to you while you were there. You were loving it. You went to the city beach, then you went to the other beach.
City Beach, not great. Cable Beach, unbelievable. And Dan, who did a great job doing music before my show, big fan of all my podcasts. He said, but this one.
Oh, you've got 3.
Yeah, but he had done deep dives. He knew stuff. So
really? So you had a long chat.
Yeah. Yep.
Say hello. Well, hello to Dan. That's
Dan
good stuff.
in Broome.
2 topics.
Okay.
Are they related? Yes, they are.
Let's get them. What do you reckon? What's Sam going to do today? I reckon she'll avoid bum stuff because we've been talking about.
Look, I know she doesn't like that sort of talk.
No, she's like a teacher.
Yeah, and she doesn't respect us.
None of that talk in the classroom.
No, she doesn't.
She'll go highfalutin.
Yeah. She is a fine woman and she has grace and style, and I always forget that she's listening.
Okay, well, what other topics, Sam?
Echo and the Bunnymen and Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh, see, 2 of my favourite things. Daniel Day-Lewis is definitely upmarket. He is an upmarket actor, isn't he?
Yes.
You know, he's a notch above Cruise and, you know.
Well, he kind of he
Keanu.
really takes on a character. He really encompasses. He really
he does method acting.
Yeah. With some actors, you go, oh look, there's Matt Damon.
Being
Matt Damon's a great actor.
He's
don't get me wrong.
great.
But you're still going, it's Matt Damon pretending.
Yeah, and also Tom Cruise is a version of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Daniel Day-Lewis.
Daniel Day-Lewis, you forget you're watching Daniel Day-Lewis.
Incredible.
Would he listen to this podcast?
No.
Oh,
unless he was getting ready for a role as a podcaster, and he'd be sitting.
I know what you're
there,
getting to.
He'd be sitting. Oh, the somehow related movie. He's going to play you, and who's playing me?
No, you're getting to. You're talking about the fact that he immerses himself. That was the word I was looking for. I believe there's some story about him. He was playing a shoemaker, so he did shoemaking for 6 months or something.
No, he went to Italy and became a cobbler for 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah, he moved there and became a cobbler. I think
so he could play a cobbler?
I think he really liked it. No, he did. He moved to Italy. I think after the role, he moved there and just really liked it and became a cobbler.
So you went down and get your shoes fixed, go back to your wife and go, darling, what? I could be wrong here.
But it looks like that bloke from
my left foot
Yeah.
is working in the local cobbler shop fixing shoes.
in Italy.
Well, maybe. I reckon. You know what? I reckon he lived in Italy and he popped down the cobblers.
He probably owned 5 of them. He's great, though. He
does immerse himself completely. Apparently, he does not drop character.
When he was doing My Left Foot, where he plays the artist who's very physically disabled,
yes,
but mentally all good,
yeah.
They'd have to lift him onto set. He wouldn't just walk and lay down and pretend to be crippled. They'd have to and spoon feed him with a spoon like he was.
No, I don't know what to say.
Well, I reckon that's a bit too far.
Well, you may as I don't want to be, but you may as well get the real guy to do it.
Yes. As Robert Pattinson, one of my wife's favourite actors, who was in Twilight, but he was Batman and stuff. He said, "Isn't it funny that they're always playing assholes? These method actors when they have to be an asshole." I don't know if that guy was an asshole, but that was a great movie though. Could you do that now? You'd have to get someone with that actual condition to do that.
What is the status quo in terms of that?
I think now things have changed. So if you've got an autistic role, you've got to be autistic to do that role.
Right.
Like, what's the sitcom? Austin, right?
Yeah.
With the guy who's autistic or...
Yeah,
he's actually genuinely... That's him.
I saw him on that program.
He's very good, but you couldn't get someone to play him. Like, Sean Penn played someone who was a bit...
What are you bringing to this podcast that other people couldn't do?
Oh, I method acted. I am.
Is there anything you're bringing? I'm bringing...
Not really.
No, what am I bringing that other people couldn't do? Nothing.
Oh no! Come on, jokes, stories.
Oh, but that's
fun.
yeah. But but there are a lot of people who do that. Anyway,
what else was In the Name of the Father? That was great. That was about the Birmingham 6 or the IRA when he was accused of Pete Postlethwaite. Was his dad? I think.
Didn't see it.
You didn't see Name of the Father?
No.
Oh, it's got the best opening scene of the Troubles in Ireland, and because you know what happened, these guys got accused of bombing. I think it was a pub in Birmingham. And they didn't do it. They were just Irish guys. You know what I mean? So
and they had to defend themselves.
Yeah, the Birmingham 6. They went to jail, then they got out. Last of the Mohicans, great in that.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see Last of the Mohicans? Gangs of New York? Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it either.
You know what? I don't think I've seen My Left Foot.
Mm.
What are the other big ones? There Will Be Blood.
I haven't seen that. That's
Lincoln.
Good, though. I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, I saw an ad for Lincoln and I went, do I really want to sit
it's
through
a bit. I mean, if you're American, maybe.
20 years ago, I stood on this land. There's going to be a lot of speeches like that.
You should have done it.
Hey, Mr. President, well, I grew up here as a boy and I'm aims to be right for what the people on the land need.
Gee.
That's pretty
You could
good
have done
voice.
it. his son's an actor. He hasn't done a movie for years. He
Were
retired.
you retired?
No, but he's back because his son's
Yeah.
directing
Well, don't
him.
say you're retired then.
His son's directing
Can
in a
you
film.
do that? I don't always when people do that.
'Cause he's
I
de-
have retired. Yeah, well, okay. You don't say anything.
Hello to John Farnham if he's listening. That's very hurtful. His dad was a thespian too, or a poet or something. His dad was a poet.
Oh, no, you're
I
right.
know
His dad was
why.
a poet. His mum was an actress, wasn't she?
I know so much about him. I always thought he was really good, and I did look him up maybe a couple of years ago. I wondered what happened to him, and he'd retired, but then he was.
He
he's-
retired nearly 10 years ago. I
Yeah, but
reckon.
his son's made a film with him. Oh, come on, Dad. Just help me out.
All right. Yeah,
Oh, I
come on,
don't
yeah.
want to. Got to do all the old method acting. What am I playing?
Yeah, it's the old calling in a family member and to make yourself
Yeah,
look a little
yeah,
bit better.
yeah.
Because
You're
it'll get
playing-
up if you get in. If I say Daniel Day-Lewis is going to be in it, Dad, what's his name, his son? His son's name?
Rodney.
Bobby Day-Lewis.
Bobby Day-Lewis. Bobby Day-Lewis is just not the same as Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel's like, oh, I've got to do all that method acting. What part am I playing? Well, Dad, you're playing a real pants man. You sleep with all these women. Oh, good. I've got to go and do that now, do I? you got to tell your mother. I'm not telling her. I think he's been with the same woman for a long time. Anyway.
He was knighted as well.
Oh, he's knighted.
He is a knighted Sir Daniel
I reckon
Day-Lewis.
he'd be. I reckon he'd be all right if you met him. I reckon he'd be all right. Do you reckon he'd be all right? Be a bit serious. One of those actors.
I've seen him interviewed, and he's all right.
Yeah.
And I've seen him. They've taken him to task slightly on the go out of character, and he kind of goes, you know what? Whatever it takes for me to play someone that I'm not, who lives a life I've never lived, who is not like me in any way. If it takes me to stay in character to get that done, then so be it.
Yeah, it's
and if you
different.
don't want me to do it, don't hire me. And it was kind of like, you go, you know what? That's fair enough.
That's fair enough.
It is fair enough because that's what it takes for him to do it.
Pretty intense roles that he's playing. It's not like Dumb and Dumber or something.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
I
fun.
said, and I read somewhere that he doesn't like people with English accents being around when he's doing an American
Oh,
accent.
yeah, I read that.
because it triggers him out.
Yeah.
And again, that
Yeah.
is fair enough because having said that, he could just sort of just
Put some headphones on.
do a bit of rehearsal off camera, and I think he'll
What
be
did-
fine again. Or put some
What
headphones
did,
on. yeah.
what did Laurence Olivier say to Dustin Hoffman? Because he was a method actor too, Dustin Hoffman, when they're doing that scene in...
He's playing homeless or something, and he
Yeah.
didn't shave and he didn't wash for 3 days and stuff, and that's the way he prepared. And I think he just said, "Why don't you just act?
Yeah. Just act, my boy.
Just act."
Act.
Look, whatever it takes. I think
All right.
the only thing is that it would make it hard to give him direction sometimes because you really need to speak to the guy that is driving the character as opposed to the character. So it would be hard for the
for
director
directors.
to go, can you give it a bit more, Mr. President, if you're playing Lincoln? I suppose you'd go, well, if you want me to give it a little bit more, I guess I'll just have to.
But, I mean, does the method acting go all the way to the catering where he stands there and goes, well, there were no fried potatoes back in my day.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
it probably does.
Chicken parmesan, I cannot eat that.
There is some stuff online of him having an argument with someone on the next table when he's still in character as Lincoln.
Really?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And not an argument. He's going to take your conversation somewhere else or something like that.
Right.
So I'm not sure. I mean, he's obviously, he does it with him, and he does it quite forthright, but he challenges it and said, where are you from? Are you with the production company? I think he says.
Oh, wow.
And they go, Daniel, we are. Enjoy your life. Have a good lunch, Daniel. Meaning like back off. But they were sitting right. So I don't know whether it was trying to be funny or you can look it up.
I'll look it up. Who else does method acting? Viggo Mortensen from Lord of the Rings.
don't know
Aragorn.
who-
He used to sleep in the bush when they were doing Lord of the Rings and come out and ride a horse all the time and shoot his arrows.
I mean, it's pretendies.
Yeah.
And it's okay that when you do your pretendies that you're still pretending.
Yeah.
I would imagine that like there's Stanislavski and then there's Brecht again.
Oh, is it?
Brecht.
Listen to you. I feel like I'm at drama school.
What I'm saying is if you want to do a scene, you draw from a side of yourself that feels that emotion, as opposed to plugging it in. And then Brecht again is actually putting it on top of. So you don't really live it, you perform
So
it.
I've tuned out. What are we talking I feel like I'm back at uni. It's all going over head.
You're right. I was being boring.
You were in method acting as a drama person.
Sadly.
Because you know what? When you meet some actors, they are the most... As opposed to most comedians are pretty... I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. But some actors you just go, oh... Would you?
I'm hesitating because I
Yeah,
totally agree.
Yeah. Oh.
If you listen to a podcast and go, we're going to talk to this actor, and you go, I know it's not going to be right. And no disrespect.
I've been disappointed when I've met actors, and I'm like, yeah, they're not their character. That's right.
Yeah, I've met famous actors,
And you're like,
and you go, and then, and like I was watching, what was it?
But that's a skill to go on and so convince you that they're going to be fun when in real life they're
Yeah,
not
you
fun.
scare me, you
Like
make me laugh.
Joey from Friends, for example, you go, he's going to be awesome. Nah, not awesome. He's not Joey.
Yeah.
He's an actor. It's Matt LeBlanc.
So when people meet us in the flesh,
We're hilarious.
we are funny the whole time.
Oh,
Good fun to be around, kind.
like when that guy
giving,
gets that
generous.
camera up
Yeah.
me, I'll be cracking wise.
The doctor doing it know who you are?
No idea. No idea.
Well, he will, and he's going to know a lot more about you.
Yes. What do you want to say more about Daniel Day-Lewis?
No, I just said he got knighted. And this is a horrible thing to say, but, when actors get knighted, I kind of go, you do dress-ups.
Yeah, I know.
You haven't...
I know. There's people in the Congo saving lives. And
who are
that's
curing
fun.
cancer and coming up with...
He's very good and he brings joy to people. So, maybe that person, maybe that person in the Congo who spends all day as a doctor saving lives at night sits back and watches a bit of Marley Foot and goes, oh, that guy's great. He should be knighted. Who are we to judge? Where's our knighthood?
Well, I have.
Yeah, you
I
have.
did.
All right, well, let's talk about Echo and the Bunnymen.
Oh,
Finally, something I know a lot about.
Well-
New wave music. You wouldn't even know Echo and the Bunnymen, would you? Because they didn't have big hits here.
I know nothing. All I know is that I've got my eyes closed on this. I reckon they are a band from the UK in the 80s.
80s, yeah. And they were they had a few big hits in like the Carter, Bring On the Dancing Horses. You know that the Carter goes down on. Oh, I won't sing it, but anyway. Bring on the dancing horse. He's great. He's got a voice like Nick Cave, sort of a baritone. Better to say.
Are they still around?
Yeah, I've never seen them. I was talking with my twin brother about this. That's our peak music, that kind of early 80s new wave, because we were at high school.
So it's what is it?
It's new wave.
It's new wave.
It's sort of new wave post-punk and a little bit gothic, I reckon, because of his voice.
There's a lot of
Bring on.
qualifications
and
there.
they had a huge album in, I think it was 1981. Crocodiles, was it, or something?
So
anyway, I never had the album. My brother had the album, but we listened to it a lot.
So you've had a lot of words, given a lot of words to describe what they're like. Neo, alternative,
new wave.
New wave.
So what happened? Okay, the history.
Oh, now I'm interested.
Okay, now you're going to tune out.
Yeah.
So in the 70s, they had bands like Yes and Genesis, and that was all very musical. They were all very good musicians and stuff, but a bit boring. Like 7-minute songs and keyboard solos.
Yep.
And then punk turned up, which was just short songs, people that couldn't really play their instruments. And then after punk, there was post-punk.
And punk was political?
Yes, so the Sex Pistols. And then, we had the Saints in Australia, the Ramones in America.
Yeah.
Some of them were political, some of them weren't. Definitely the British ones were. And then there was post-punk, which was a bit more, a lot of keyboards, a bit more atmosphere, but it had the punk spirit, what a kind of thing. And then after that, it was new wave, where they sort of got more into dressing up, like Adam Ant and Duran Duran.
Oh, right.
And so the Echo and the Bunnymen were kind of put in that category, but they're a little bit, but also a little bit gothic, like the Cure in a way, because of his voice and their music. But they didn't really. Yeah, he's fallen asleep. But they weren't dressing up like Spanner Ballet in blankets and kilts. So just sort of more, standard wear.
This is very cynical, but there would have been a period where they went, "What can we do that's different?"
Yeah,
and they kind of play the same music.
Yeah, but
I'm going to wear Viking horns on my head.
Yeah, exactly.
You go, oh yeah, you look cool because you're singing a really good song. But you look fucking stupid with the horns on your head. No, I don't.
They look more like a post-punk band. He had good hair, like sort of spiky black hair.
You know what I reckon? This could be wrong, but I reckon the photographs of a band when they're doing a photo shoot haven't changed in I don't know how many years. They're all kind of...
Yeah.
One of them's got their arms folded.
Stand on the railway line. Okay, we'll go to
one of them's leaning on something. A few of them look like they don't want to be there.
Right.
One of them maybe has something in his hand, but they're kind of looking middle distance, some of them. Maybe they're pulling their fingers through their hair. They're slightly frustrated. They're trying to give you the mood that they don't like this. They don't want to be part of the system. And you're going, guys, get over yourselves.
Well, generally in a band,
Smile.
There's one or two leaders, you know what I mean, and the rest...
The rest kind of, it's a V, isn't it? You got the front guy.
The singer, the guitarist.
Who's kind of lean.
Yeah, so you look at U2, the classic lineup, Bono and the Edge, the singer and the guitarist. You know they do most of And then there's Larry and the other guy, the drummer and the bass player.
And they don't have much to do in the band. No disrespect, but they don't. They play they play guitar, so they stand up at the back. They're not. The crowd aren't looking at them. They're looking at the lead singer jumping around, thrusting his hips.
Yeah.
So therefore, when it comes to a photo shoot, they don't have much to do, except for look smouldering or try to look smouldering, and then they don't always get it right.
Yeah.
There, I've said it. But it's the same when I do a photo shoot. You go, I don't. But you're the same. I don't know how to look.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I hate it. When you're in character, it's great.
Yeah, but I think with musicians and someone like Echo and the Bunnymen, they want to be cool, so they're not going to do something stupid. Yeah. They don't have they're not. I don't think they're known for their big sense of humour. They
pull a face. I'll pull it now.
Yeah, that's it. Good one.
See how I'm looking off to the left?
Where if you're in a band that has a bit of a sense of humour, like, I don't know, Metal as Anything or something like that, they could do something a bit wacky. But Echo and the Bunnymen, it's a good name. I don't know where it's from, but it's a great name.
Okay, what does it mean?
I don't know. What does Echo and the Bunnymen mean?
Oh, you should know.
I should know. Sometimes I just choose something that sounds cool.
Do you know any stories of weird names that had weird stories underneath them?
Yeah.
Is there any classics that everybody knows that I don't know?
Well, there's often ones. These are two unpleasant names. Joy Division, right? Which was a famous to me, post-punk band, right?
Yeah.
They only had one album. They turned into New Order because the lead singer committed suicide, Ian Curtis. But Joy Division was the name that I don't know if this is true. That was the name of the brothel that the Nazis put together for the Nazi officers, Joy Division.
That's a good name.
Joy Division's a good name because it's like fun and then what? Anyway.
That's good.
The other one, and this is disturbing, kids, Spano Ballet. Okay. So,
warning.
Now, I don't know if this is true. Again, I think they denied it. But what would happen in the Spandau prison where they put... It was in East Germany where they put a lot of the Nazis.
I'm worried they were doing a Spandau Ballet. What happened?
Who was in there again? We did it on this podcast. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He was in there for a long time. When they would hang them...
Oh.
Anyway. Their feet
they would kick them.
They would kick them there. It's called the Spandau Ballet. Yeah. Now, do you reckon that's true? Or is that not true?
Well, look... It's a good...
but something like Duran Duran was from a film.
Okay,
you know
I heard one, which I'm not sure whether it's what do they call it?
I think the Eagles were named after Eagles.
10cc.
Oh, yeah, what's that? Is that... Oh, no, is it something rude or...
A sperm sample.
Oh. UB40, famous, I've seen them a few times, is the name of the doll form that you get in England. It's called a UB40. And so they were on the dole and they call themselves UB40.
Oh, right.
And then someone told me that's the reason they can't copyright their name because it's a government form.
There was one that worried me that I'm not sure is correct, but it was Limp Bizkit. Now,
yeah, let's not go into detail with that one. That's gross. They're not a great band.
Aren't they?
I don't think they're a great band. Anyway.
Are they Australian?
No, they're American.
Oh, are they? But I heard that one of the guys in the band turned up and said, I feel like, because I know what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
There was a game. Let's not go into the game. Let's not go into the game where people do things.
Yeah. To a biscuit.
To a biscuit. No, he said, I feel like a Limp Bizkit. And they went, oh, that's a good name for a band.
Really?
Because one of my other favourites was, Thirsty Merc.
Yeah, what is that?
Because they didn't have a Mercedes-Benz and didn't they have to go and do a gig and didn't they take a lot of petrol?
Yeah, okay, they're an Aussie band, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what about bands like Midnight Oil, Cold Chisel, Australian Crawl? Australian Crawl's a swim, isn't it? Because they're from the beach, those guys. Yeah. That's a really good point. You never really think of...
Cheap Trick, apparently,
It's a good name, isn't it? Cheap Trick.
They went and saw Slade. That was it. They went and saw Slade. How do I know all this? Because I've never been on your show. They went and saw Slade, and one of the band members said to another band member, Slade are doing every cheap trick in the book.
Oh, wow. I like Slade. The Killers are there's a New Order film clip, and they've got a fake band, and they're called the Killers, and that's where they got their name because they were such big New Order fans.
Oh, right.
Yep. Yep. Useless information.
How did you come? Because you came up with this idea for this program that we're doing now, somehow related. How did you come up with it?
Oh, I don't know. It's just because it's what the game's about.
But surely you had to do the crossover where you went, those things are correlated in an interesting way.
Yeah, that was going to be called interesting.
I know.
It was going to be called interesting correlation, but we decided against it.
You stole the idea.
Did I? From who?
I'm assuming
I
because you
stole
can't.
it.
You have no no memory. We're going to find out some of that
Well,
anyway.
I know it's because I've been in bands. It is hard to choose a name, and so when
Everything sounds
Dickie.
Dicky.
When we were in Captain Coco, right?
What is that? What was the meaning behind that?
We just wanted something sort of fun, and then Captain Coco.
So I hear Cocoa Pops.
Yeah. Fortunately or unfortunately, we had two Malaysians in the band. Evan Ong, who's Chinese Malaysian, but Terrence was Indian. He was black, basically, Indian Malaysian, and he used to wear the captain hat, and people just assumed he was Captain Coco. And we were like, well, that's racist, Like someone said, you couldn't get away with it these days. And we're like, we didn't mean him to be the captain.
Yeah, that's the problem.
We didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes names get. They get out old-fashioned. Like the Dixie Chicks. Remember them?
Yeah.
They dropped the Dixie from the Chicks. And
Did they?
Yeah, because they said Dixies to align with the Southern, Civil War.
Oh, yeah.
So they dropped the Dixie and they're just the Chicks now.
That's not the Chicks. That's
The Dixie Chicks is a good name.
Because I reckon the
name.
danger with names is that it should not in any way infer something that could be used in a criticism of you.
Yes.
And I've been on lots of shows where you go, but the name takes on the connotation of the band as opposed to being a direct connotation of the word.
So is Bon Jovi, was that his name anyway, or did he change it to John Bon Jovi?
We go to a burger place, and I said to the guy, because we go there every week and have a burger, and I said to the guy, oh, I see you every week, I'll introduce myself. And he goes, my name's Glenn, and he goes, my name's Jovi. Jovi. And I went, Jovi? I've never heard that before. He goes, my mum named me after Bon Jovi. And the great part is I can remember
his name.
Except the second time we went, I said to Selena, here's this guy again.
Oh, what's his name?
He's from a rock band.
Yeah, yeah. It's a bit of Kiss, no. It's an American rock band. Fleetwood Mac. No.
Eagles.
By
Jovi. Hello, Jovi.
Jovi.
That's not a bad name, really, is it?
Jovi's not bad. Jovi. Sounds Spanish. And Jovi. Anyway, let's just say Echo and the Bunnymen, great band, still playing.
Good songs. If they came to Australia, would you go and see them?
I would definitely go. Absolutely.
Would you move to the front and dance?
I'd be up the back.
And you move about?
Yeah.
You're shuffling your seat?
I'd only know their big seats. Like when they go, we're going to do a new one, I go, I go to the toilet. I know the big ones. I'd be intrigued to see what they're like. They're probably... Think about these bands, like I saw Hecka 100 the other day in England. They've been playing now for 40 years, these guys, and so they're very good musicians now.
Yeah.
Whereas when they were kids when they started, these bands,
I've been seeing AC/DC pop up on my thing.
Oh, yeah, yes.
I get a bit sad.
I know, but you know what?
It'll be okay. It'll be all right.
I want to go, but maybe got to get a ticket.
All I'm saying, old bands playing, I just go, I get a bit, I get a bit
don't have
sad.
a fall. That's what I'm saying.
And rock and roll epitomises youth in a way.
Well, when we all got back together maybe 10, 12 years ago, and they did the My Music Bowl.
They nailed it.
They were fantastic, but after the last song, they're going to do an encore, and Peter Garrett came out and said,
too tight.
No, Jim's had a fall. He fell off the rise. We're taking him to the hospital. Because all the audience is old and middle-aged, like, yeah, fair enough. No, look after Jim. No, don't worry about it. I know a good physio.
Because that would be a good joke to do.
Yeah, Jim's had a fall.
Yeah.
And he did. He did one of his ligaments or something. He fell off the keyboard riser, which is like a little platform.
Easy thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
He's had. We can't do it. I wouldn't have said anything. I would have gone. I mean, he's just honest.
He was being honest.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's have some thinky music.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, why don't we have the clip? Why don't we have a trailer from Daniel Day-Lewis?
That'd be good. That'd be good. You know what though? I forgot. So you're not a big fan of method acting, though, are you?
No, I mean that's what you paid for. You paid for.
So you don't do that when you do shows.
No, as I've said, I've had to go and pick up Selena one day, and I was dressed as Kel, but I was driving the car as Glenn. And seeing Glenn dressed as Kel driving our car was like made a brain explode. Yeah. So no, of course not. Are you saying? Do I say in character all the time? No, I don't.
You keep saying in this episode that you're not a fan of method acting. You think it's a bit tedious on the crew and stuff, for these guys to put this act on the whole time. I've actually got a bit of audio from Kath and Kim. What
do you mean from the actual the series?
Old audio. That's
behind the scenes
floating about. Yeah, of you.
Where did you get this from?
Oh, I just know someone that knows someone, and they sent it to me ages ago, and I thought I should hang on to this because it's quite funny. It's you. I know you just keep You keep insisting on staying in character.
Bullshit.
Oh, well, let's play it. Here we go. Okay, everyone, moving on to scene number 45. I am the director. Glenn, so Carol is standing behind the...
Sorry, Glenn. Who's Glenn?
Glenn, that's you. So you're playing Carol.
No. I'm Kelmine, purveyor of fine meats.
Yes, we get that.
I just want to say that I am a real butcher.
Oh.
I don't know who Glenn is.
Oh.
And I'm here to do what I do, which is purveying of fine meats.
Right.
Yeah, so
Okay, well, okay.
If you're referring to me, please call me Kel.
Okay, Cal. You're standing behind your butcher shop, which you...
Not my butcher shop. This is my butcher
Oh,
shop.
sorry, of course. We get it. You own the butcher shop. Okay, God. Okay, Cal, you're standing behind the butcher shop, and Jane brings in the...
Who's Jane?
Jane's your wife.
I have a wife. I am Kelmine.
Yeah.
I have a wife. Her name is Kath.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the actress.
Kath Day Night. I'm Kel.
Okay, well, okay. So, okay, right.
Sometimes I
Kath,
forget my name.
Kath comes in with the sausages. You're behind the butcher shop, which you own.
Yes, correct.
And then,
Yes.
because we've got to get this done, because we're having lunch in like 10, so...
Well, I can't do that because I've got a bunch of sausages that I have to make because I'm doing the meat tray for the local...
No, but you're not really a butcher. You're just acting.
I beg your pardon?
Sorry, you're just acting, Cal.
I am a purveyor of fine meats. Please do not refer to me as anything other than that.
So you're not Glenn?
Where's Kath?
No, Jane's in a caravan in a trailer. Don't bother her.
Where's Kim?
Don't.
Because Kim... Well, Kim, you talk to Kim, you talk to Sharon, you talk to Brett. They will tell you that I am a purveyor of fine meats.
I just talked to the assistant. Glenn's losing it. He's doing the method acting thing. Anyway, what's that? Hang on. So Glenn Robbins is not here. Is that correct?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, I've just had from the assistant director that his Audi's about to be towed, and it's a $300 fine. So if you perhaps see Glenn, could you tell him, Cal?
I'll get the keys.
Hey, those... I know, we can't...
Can you believe that audio that surfaced?
Wow.
What about the director?
I have no record... yeah, I don't know who...
Because, I mean, Ted Emery directed, who's an
Ted
Aussie
Emery,
bloke, but they obviously had a thespian filling in.
I don't know what was going on
I think
there.
it was a fill-in thespian director.
I don't know how you got that. Obviously, it is me. And obviously, I did take myself a little bit too seriously.
When I pictured that director, as Ricky Gervais said, when he used to do TV shows before he directed, the BBC would always send an older guy with a scarf. He said it was some bloke with a scarf who'd speak like this. Anyway, okay, what's your...
Just quietly, just doing that little thing we just did. I kept on going into your accent. I kept on losing character. I couldn't keep Kel going.
You're no good with
I actually couldn't do it. I've lost it. So this goes to show you need to be doing a character. Yeah. Stay in character while you're on set. Otherwise, it pops out too easily. Anyway, so what's your
Echo and
answer?
the Bunnymen and Daniel Day-Lewis.
I reckon I've got this. I reckon Daniel Day-Lewis's father was a poet.
Yeah, that's right.
And I reckon that they took one of his father's poems and put it into a song.
Wow. No, I think he was...
You will know this.
He was... I don't think he was in the band, but because they were Liverpool or Manchester or something like that, I think they're Liverpool, Echo and the Bunnymen, or somewhere around there. He hung out with them and he was a roadie. He was a roadie for Echo and the Bunnymen. Yeah. And I don't know whether he was doing it for a role, but he was a roadie for Echo and the Bunnymen.
So you know this.
Yeah, I think I read it somewhere. Yeah. Because I'm a big fan of that. You know, new wave music. That's
your thing.
That'll be my topic on Hard Quiz.
Well, we'll find out. No, if you're going to, I don't know whether people bet on this program, whether they do anything inappropriate, whether they run a book or anything. If you're betting, I'd be going with Dave's answer.
Bring on the dancing horses. That's them. Okay, what is the answer, Sam?
Daniel Day-Lewis was once a very highly regarded roadie for Echo and the Bunnymen. Day-Lewis came into the band's orbit around the time of their second album in 1981 as he was mates with the bloke who used to do their films and their lights. Daniel was one of the gang. He turned up in the same camouflage clothes as the band and the rest of the crew.
Oh, well, that's all right.
Yeah.
You have been listening to somehow related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
That's good. Good on him.
Do you reckon he just was in character the whole time? Like, because roadies can be a bit rough, can't they? He's like, they just probably thought he was like get that fucking thing over here, mate. We'll put it up there. Put the speakers up there. Speakers up there.
I'm thinking about Mitchell Faircloth's famous roadie character.
So he was also played Slim Whittle, a great comedian who sadly passed away, and he used to do a character called the Midnight Oil Roadie.
Yeah.
One of the first comedians I ever saw in the 80s. He used to come on. It was so brave. He would come on in between bands.
Yeah. And do that act?
Dressed as a roadie, holding a speaker that said oils on it.
Yeah.
Because the oils had roadies that were notoriously tough.
Yeah.
And I just remember he'd just walk up and, everyone would be drinking or whatever, the bands, even between the bands, and he'd just go on the mic, we're not fucking playing here. No fucking way, mate. Oils aren't playing here. Too small for the oils. It's very funny.
What was his classic line? If it's wet, drink it.
Drink it.
If it's dry,
snort it.
Smoke it. If it's
Something.
heavy, throw it in the back of the truck.
Yeah.
If it moves,
have sex with it. Yeah. I still remember some of his jokes. So at the My Music Bowl, it was like the speaker had 20,000 coming out of that one, 30,000 out of that one. That's like, a lot. Anyway. Good on
great
him.
man,
Yeah,
great character,
pioneer in this.
Yeah,
town.
he was king when I first started, and when he sadly missed.
And he also sang, I love that country music. One of the first people, very brave in the 70s and 80s, to use the C word basically in a song.
I love country music.
And he also had a song which was very brave called I Ate the Yabby That Ate Don McKay.
Yeah.
Which is about the Griffith councillor who disappeared. Pretty full on.
Good on him.
You know what he'd have a song about now? The Mushroom Woman.
Yeah, he would.
I went down to Lee and Gath, I had some mushrooms.
Yeah.
Probably better than that.
But even so, there was a period where there were lots of singers doing funny stuff.
Funny songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see that much more in like Tripod and stuff. And I don't know.
Scaredies.
Yeah.
Scaredy little guys.
I toured with the Scaredies. They used to kill
Lovely
every
guy.
night.
Oh, mate. Killers.
Kill.
In Altona, I punched him up and he punched me down. They were wearing plastic moccasins in Altona. Talola, yeah, but Altona's a western suburb of Melbourne. He looked me up and then he punched me down. He was wearing plastic moccasins. I'm repeating myself.
No, but it's good. It's a nod to saying how good they were.
I used to do songs.
Okay,
here we go. Hang on,
yeah.
think of one. Since I've had 4 kids, I just can't get enough. That was a good one.
I just can't get enough.
And I wrote one, Don't You Want Your Peas, Baby? The Human League one. Don't you want me, baby?
Oh, yeah.
First you spat them out, then you threw them around. You better put them back or we'll both be sorry. Don't you want your peas, baby? What a climax.
Anyway, big round of applause, Dave O'Neill.
Well, you know what? The thing about music, no matter how shit it is, everyone claps at the end.
Yeah, they do.
It's so true.
Music makes people go funny.
Like, we're going to clap at the end of the podcast right now. Thanks for listening.